Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Ken Gwines, and I'm the Senior Developer for the Excel Trade Analyzer. In today's presentation, we're going to discuss using the Level 2 Smart Analyzer for Infinity. As you can see, we have a user manual built right into the analyzer. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to set up our analyzer. And so we'll go over to the End of Day Trades tab at the bottom and open it up. And there's a little note in there to please consider the following. You must be finished trading for the day before you post all your dates macro. Meaning once posted, you cannot add new trades to a date. It's important that this analyzer uses a first in, first out, or FIFO trading algorithm. Therefore, the first end of day trades entered must not contain an open trade from a previous day. Now we want to set up our analyzer. So we'll just go over to the Manage Account and set up your trading account balance. And I'm just going to use $5,200 in here as an example for my account balance in today's presentation. Now I want to go over and manage my risks. I like to track my scratches, and I set my scratch at about $15. And then my stop out, my limits for my stop out, I usually take a 12 tick stop out, so I would put $120 in here for that, and then just say apply. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to take a look at my end of day trades in the date stamp column and see what time that they're reporting you your trade data, and here is where you can convert the time that they're reporting it to your local time zone. So in my case, I'm in Chicago, so I use a -5 for my time zone, and it converts it down to my local time. Okay, once I've done that, then the next thing I want to do is go down to the symbol table. This analyzer will actually calculate your commissions per side for each symbol that you trade. So just go in there, take a look at your Infinity report, and see how much they're charging you. Everybody gets a little different commission based on their account size and the volume or frequency that they're trading. So once you've set that up, obviously in ES, the S&P E-mini, you're not going to be getting it for $1.50. Maybe it's $2.12. So just go in there and make a change, and it will calculate your actual account balance for the S&P commissions. Remember, this is a per side offer, so it calculates the commission on the entry as well as the exit. And at the same time, when you go in and look at your Infinity, what they're charging, you'll also be able to pick up the exchange fees or any other costs that may be associated. Once you've set your commissions for each of the symbols you're trading, then you can just move over and go to your template sheet. This level 2 analyzer is designed for the beginning trader who's still working on developing his trading plan. And you can actually customize this for your style of trading. I don't know if you're using these setups. These are just generic setups, but maybe you take your trades off of Fibonacci lines, or maybe Bollinger Bands, or maybe market profile or TPO profile. You can change each one of these codes as well as the setup of how you trigger your trades. The same thing goes for the management style. I'm a scalper, so I've just basically set this up as a scalp, but you can put your management style in there. If you hold trades all day long and then get out, then you can just describe how you'd like to see those trades. Now you can scroll over and look at your time frames. What time frames do you take your trades on? And make sure they fit. Maybe you use range charts or Renko charts, where you can change this here for that. And at the same time, you can change your codes to accommodate your new descriptions. And then, of course, where you get your trades. Maybe you're in a chat room with Billy Bob, and you take trades alongside him. So you can change that as you see fit. Then go down to the time of day. When do you take your trades? Maybe you just take morning trades and you just want to watch from 9:30 to 11:30. So you can go in here and change all of these as well to fit your style. Now one more time, you go over and you can do your error types. I have some generic errors in here that I use for mine trading. And just make the changes. You don't need to worry about the codes here. The analyzer is designed to use these codes, but you can make your changes to the description or error types, and you can make those changes. As it changes here, you will also find out it'll change up here in the demon chart. So just decide how you want to code your errors and use that format for setting up your template sheets. Once you've got all of this done and changed, go ahead and go up here and hit save. So you've already got all your customized template sheet saved, so it'll create your saved sheet the first time. If you'll notice also, my scratches, I've got a 15 up here and a 120. That's just a reference as to what you have in your managed accounts. You can change that at any time. It just is reminding you that this is what your current managed account looks like. Once you've done all of that, it takes, and I admit it takes a few seconds to get in there and get all this set up. You're ready to start posting some trades. So now go to your trades, end of day trades, go to your saved file for your trades, and just highlight all the trades. Now here I've got 4 days of trades in here, so it looks like a large gathering of trades, but it's actually 4 days of trades. You can post your trades day to day, or you can take a range of days, like a whole week or a whole month, and post into it, or 3 or 4 days, and post directly in the analyzer, and it'll handle those trades. So I'm just going to highlight all my trades and use Control C to copy them. Now open up my analyzer and go to the A7, make sure it is highlighted, and use Control V to paste them right into the analyzer. It's that easy and quick to copy and paste your trades right into your analyzer. Once it's done, all you need to do is use your first macro and post a month sheet. And it'll tell you that the end of day trade is for 2012, so I want it to change all my sheets to reflect 2012 data. And just give it a little bit of time. It's formatting a lot of data right here. And updating my P&L batting average chart, my equity graphs, and my total sheets. Now it's going to tell me that the trade date is for December, so I want it to create a December. And there you can see the December's already created, and it started posting right into the December sheet. And it'll go in there and post each day at a time. Now it's taking the next day for the 19th. Now the 20th. As you can see, this analyzer tracks your latest end of day trades so you don't duplicate trades and you know what the last date was in. I've got a lot of trade data in this first setup for December because I've posted basically 6 days of trades all at one time. So it takes a little bit to dissect all the data in those trades and present it to the analyzer's December 12th template sheet. Okay, it's finished and updated your December 12th template sheet. Now all I want to do is go over here and post all dates. I'm through trading for the month, so I want to make sure I post all my dates for the month. And that is now updating all my total sheet, my P&L and batting average charts, as well as my equity graphs. And it's now told me that I traded in December ES and TF. So I just want to highlight them and select chart selected instruments, and it'll give me a graph of my equity curve for each symbol. This will give you your entire years of symbols that you trade, and you can analyze 5 symbols at any one time, and then if you need to set aside a symbol and pick another symbol to compare with, you just deselect it or select it to compare. Now that I've done that, I can now go back to my December sheet and start looking at some interesting data that it has created here. For my winning trades, I had 17 winning trades for $22.50 profit. I had 20 losing trades for for $17.90 loss, and I had, looks like, 2 scratches. Sorry, 4 scratches. One was a winning scratch and 3 of them were losing scratches. And then stopped out. I didn't get stopped out in this set of data. So I had 41 trades total for the month of December. 21 were long and 21 were short trades. And I had 1 break-even trade here. You'll see here. Now once I've done that, I want to go over and use my customized codes. In this case, I didn't customize anything. I just used my generic codes. But I want to go over here and customize my codes by taking this trade. This day was a very bad day for me, but you can see the time I entered it and exited it, what my trade P&L was, and of course the commissions that I have set in my symbol table. So that setup was a buy setup. So I'd put a buy setup in there. The next is I'm a scalping, so I put an S for my scalp code. My time frame, I took it off the 2-minute. My source code, it was my trade, and the time of day was pre-market, before the market opened. And my error code is probably an 8, which equals 2. I let it pull back too far. Okay, so it's already updated that, and if you go in here, you'll also see that your data is being updated here. 1 buy setup for $20 loss. And then I'll go to the next trade and set that up. That was a short trade, so it was a sell setup. Scalped it again off the 2-minute. My trade, and it's still pre-market. And here I anticipate the entry, so I would use a code 3. And just follow right on through, step by step, each trade. Of course, I have a lot of trades built in here, so I won't waste our time in the presentation here, but you understand how to use the codes that you customized and fill in the blanks. And pretty soon it's going to start telling you some interesting information of what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, where you're making your errors, and what time of day you should or should not be trading, as well as the time frames and what strategies you should be using as it starts developing all the code here as to what strategy you're making money on and which one you're not. Once you do that and fill in the December 12 date custom codes, then just simply go down and set your next month's codes or your next date's codes. And as you get through here, I'm just going to show you how the analyzer will actually customize and reset it for 2013 data. So I'm just going to highlight my January 13 data, hit Control C to copy, move it down, and go to the end of day trades, and copy V to paste it right into the analyzers. Once they're pasted into the analyzer, I just hit post a month. It's now telling me this is 2013 data, so I need to get the analyzer to change the active year to 2013. So I just click yes and let the analyzer reset for 2013 trades. Just give it a little bit of time. It's updating all your sheets for 2013 data. And it's telling me the data that I entered, copied and pasted, was for January 2013. So I want to set up a January 13 template, which it's already done. And again, just let it go in there and it'll start calculating the commissions, process to trade, recalculate all the data, and it's going through month by month now. Sorry, day by day, and updating your monthly template sheet. If you actually make a mistake and either maybe don't copy all your trade data, there is as you can see in the end of day trades, there's a clear data. You can clear the data out and then go back in and try to copy paste the correct amount of data. So you want to make sure you get all columns of your trade data posted into it. Now it's just running through them day by day. Once it's finished, I like to post all my dates. You can wait till the end of the month if you want, and even if you make a mistake and forget to post all dates, the analyzer's going to see that mistake and pop up a message telling you you need to go back and post all your dates to the analyzer. And actually the analyzer posts them for you, but it's just letting you know that you forgot to post all your dates. So now that I've got that posted, and it now will bring it up in my total sheet, as well as my P&O batting. And as you can see, we've traded a new instrument this month, so I want to highlight 6E and chart that against the ES and the TF. It looks like the ES, I lost a little bit of money the first month, and so I'm not trading it anymore. I'm mostly trading the TF. As you can see, there's about $2,800 gain on just the TF alone. And that's really all there is to using the Level 2 Smart Analyzer. It automatically thinks for the trader and just asks you to confirm this is what you want the analyzer to do. And then it gives you the time. It does take a little bit of time to go in here and post your custom trades right here in these yellow cells. I've actually created a daily trade log, which is nothing more than a copy of my template codes that I can actually print this up and put it on my desktop, and as I'm in the trades I can just jot down what my symbol was, the entry price, contracts and shares, whether it was a long or short, whether it was a win or a loss or a scratch or a stop out or a break even, and I can jot this down while I'm in the moment. So I don't have to go back at the end of the day, now try to look up my chart and for each one of my symbols and find the time of day that I took that trade on and see what my codes would be for that particular trade for that particular day. So this is what I call it a cheat sheet. It allows me to just jot down everything while I'm in the moment, and it'll be easy to post at the end of the day instead of going through my charts and trying to find my trades at that time and each of my instruments that I may be trading. So there is a daily trade log that you can actually print out and put on your desktop. And that's really all there is to using the analyzer. As you can see, now that I've got 13 data in here, it's archived my 2012 data. And of course 2012 was for December, but if I go down here to the December, I can see my trade data tracking right here in my total sheet. I can go to the P&L and batting average and see what my profit, batting average, and my Sharpe ratio is doing, as well as my equity graphs and how I'm doing on my equities of each symbol. I thank you for your time in watching this presentation, and I hope that you have a nice day trading. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at support@exceltradeanalyzer.com. Thank you and enjoy your day of trading.